In this video we're going to meet Anne, Shelley, Bar and Polly, who have all taken a wildlife-friendly approach to their lawns. Nationally, insect populations are declining and pollinators in particular are at risk. Sometimes when we think of pollinators we just think of honeybees, but actually there are thousands of different kinds of pollinators, bees, butterflies and other insects.
So I've just come to look at Anne's lovely front lawn, which is a beautiful colour at this time of year. So Anne, how did this lawn come about?
Well, as far as I know, I've been here 22 years. Prior to that, the house had been rented and really nobody had spent much time being a proper gardener. Yes, in 2005, I'd had an extension built on the side, and when I was in hospital during that time, when I came home, the front lawn as well as such was a total mess. The builders had put their bits and pieces and what have you on the front lawn, and my gardener and I had to make a decision as to whether to remove all the mess or else just let it come back and see what would happen, which we did, and lo and behold, we've got what I've got today, and you know, it's an absolute delight.
Shelley, what sort of lawn would you say you have?
It's the same as the definition of SSSI in Tring Park, which is an improved chalk grassland. We've never tried to add anything to it. And in fact, it's come about mostly through neglect.
Well, when we first moved here, 26 years ago, we'd already done quite a lot of wildlife work up north. A lot of conservation work with the National Trust, and we lived near the Pennines, which were full of wildflowers. And when we came down to Tring, this garden was just a barren lawn. And we were very shocked to find very few wildflowers in the area. So we looked at our lawn, this front lawn, which was just dry grass and obviously being weed killered and mowed and everything, and it was ugly to us. And we missed the butterflies, we missed the insects, so we started them in we dug little patches. You have to dig little patches about a foot, which is 30 centimetres square, and clear that and put a couple of plugs in that so that the plants have a chance to get established. And then we watered them and they took. And 20 years later, there's hardly any grass in the lawn. It's nearly all wildflowers.
So when we moved into this house, it was just a pure lawn on this part of the garden, and like with so many houses that is the case, particularly if you buy a new house these days. So we've slowly started to do things, and for me the priority has been make good for insects, good for wildlife, and one of the things that I've done is put down just some old tree trunks and sticks just on the edge of the lawn.